Still need that Mikey and Raph 2-pack. Let's see if they've got it. Cross our fingers. They keep them in electronics. So let's see. We got a lot of stuff, but not what I'm looking for.
Denied.
And nothing. Oh well. Not a terrible selection of Transformers. Not something I'm currently collecting. Scorponok's kind of cool though, not gonna lie. Marvel Legends wise, 2 figures. Morlun and Shriek. Looks like they just restocked these guys. It's funny, the one of my thrift spots that I stopped by had these guys on the shelf, $27.97 or $27.95. I was like, come on, man, come on. Now let's see what the Target has to offer. Not a bad selection of McFarlane. Not a great selection of Transformers, but there's a few cool things. Those are kind of cool, but not $18 cool. Maybe around the $12 to $14 mark. Absolutely nothing in Marvel Legends. Finally, a decent selection of Master of the Universe. Some Revelations figures that I haven't seen in person yet. Back at it. Let's hope we have luck at this one. I'm at one that's about 40 minutes away from my house that I don't get to check. So let's cross our fingers. Ooh, I'm getting ready to find out. Oh. No.
Denied.
No Raphael Mikey 2-pack, but they do have these. First time seeing those. At least this one actually had some of the Neca movie 2-packs. It's at least a step up, even though I didn't need or want anything that they had. Oh well, maybe next time. Hitting up a Walmart that I haven't been to. Out in the middle of doing service calls. Still on the hunt for that Raphael and Michelangelo 2-pack. And I'm hoping this stop has what I'm looking for. Let's find out. Dun 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 dun. It's not looking good. It is not looking good. Did see this nice figure swap. It's supposed to be the Heist Nebula from the What If line. It's got Mystique. Maximus TMNT Classic Dawn for $7. And TMNT Classic Leo for $9.73. I know every store's got an abundance of Leo. It's, again, Raph and Mikey that you have the hard time finding. Might pull the trigger at these prices. This one's a little closer to the house. I'm on my way back home. Finished my last call. This is the last one of the day. See what happens. Alright, let's cross our fingers. Can't remember if I've actually stopped at this one or not. If I did, it was well over a week ago. Let's see what happens. Looks like we're just out of luck.
Denied.
Oh, that really blows. So really hoping this one will be the one. That was a bust. So we're gonna go check out the toy aisle. See what kind of Legends and G.I. Joe and Revelations figures they have. So why I didn't get the Neca 2-pack like I wanted. Did walk out with that Archive Obi-Wan. Didn't expect to see those out. First time, first Walmart I've seen those at. Alright, so good news. The hunt is over. I've been searching and searching and searching for these NECA TMNT movie 2-packs. Early on, I got lucky. I found the Donatello and the Leo 2-pack, and I found the Splinter and the Shredder 2-pack. And I was anxious to try to find the Michelangelo and the Raphael 2-pack. I have searched high and low. I've gone to 6 or 7 different Walmarts multiple times over the last 2 weeks and have had zero luck. Now, I found some of the Foot Clan, Foot Soldier 2-packs, and then the Hamato Yoshi and Orokusaki 2-packs, but I didn't want to pick those up until I secured at least all 4 turtles before I tried to expand. And I have looked high and low. But today, that all changed. So, today is Saturday. I'm lounging around the house, playing a game on the computer. My phone goes off. And it's a buddy of mine who used to live local, who I've met years ago, awesome guy, that wound up moving to Florida due to some career changes. And he sends me a message that says, "Hey, are you still looking for that Michelangelo and Raphael 2-pack from Walmart?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Said, "I haven't had any luck. I've hit up every store within a 30 to 45 mile radius from where I live, because I do service calls. I'm driving all the time, so I stop by often a lot of Walmarts that aren't in my close vicinity." And he's like, "Well, I'm gonna send you a picture and you tell me if this is it." So he sends me a picture, and sure enough, it's him holding the Michelangelo and Raphael 2-pack, and I'm like, "Yes, that is definitely it." And he goes, "You want me to pick it up for you?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, sweet." So he's like, "All right, you can just cash at me the money." And so we're going over and ironing out the details, and I'm like, "Wait a minute." I said, "Wait a minute, are you still interested in that Voltron I have?" And he says, "Yeah." And I was like, "All right, well, I've got a proposition. We can go one of 2 ways." I said, "I can either send you the money, which is no big deal." I said, "Or I can send you this Voltron. What do you want?" And he's like, "Nah, man, I can't do that trade." He said that Voltron's worth more than the 2-pack. And I'm like, even if it is, it's not by much. Those TMNT 2-packs are getting harder and harder to find. And I'm seeing people flipping them for like $80, $85 a piece now. And this Voltron, I think, is valued in its condition around 100, 120 tops. But I know what I've got invested in this, and it's nowhere near that. If you know me, you know I'm a reseller. I go out and I hunt for stuff. It might stay in my collection for a little while. I might buy something that I know is either going to do one of two things. I'm either going to flip it, or I'm going to use this trade bait. And this is one of those instances where it's trade bait time. This guy is the Playmates Netflix Voltron that came out in Target 2 or 3 years ago. I think it was closer to 3 years. And I wasn't big on it. I had already the original Voltron line, both Matchbox and Panache Place. So when they came out new, I did wind up getting the classic style from that line, but I didn't touch the new one. It wasn't for me. Now, when I come across this at the thrift store for the price point that they had it, I was all over it. I think it was like $30. And my buddy, he likes this Voltron. He loved the Netflix series, and unfortunately, he had a house fire a few years back and lost most of his collection. So I've already donated a lot over the years. He was a big Boba Fett fan. I think I wound up giving him my old Boba Fett electronic helmet with the rangefinder before the Marvel Legends, or before the Black Series, not Marvel Legends, but before the Black Series versions came out. Some Boba Fett figures I had from like the Unleashed line, and I think Power of the Force, and a few other things to kind of help him get started again. So when I knew that he wanted this Voltron, I'm like, okay, I got plans for this thing. So when he reached out today and said that he found that Mikey and Raph 2-pack, I'm like, this is it. So when I mentioned this as a trade, and he was like at first saying, no, that Voltron's worth more than that, I can't do that. I'm like, yes, you can. I said, I've got no problem. I've got another buddy in Mississippi that we trade all the time. If we can work out a trade where you get something you want, I get something I want, and we don't have to come out of pocket with any money, that's how you do it. That's how I want to do it. You know, if I'm helping you out and you're helping me out, we're helping each other out. That's a win-win situation all around. So luckily, when I made this proposition, he was like, definitely, I will do that. So it works out for me that a $30 investment of mine is now getting me the 2-pack that I've been desperately looking for. I didn't want to resort to eBay because it's the thrill of the hunt. I like finding stuff in the wild. I will rarely buy anything online unless it's like an accessory to complete a figure out, or in a rare instance where I'm down to the wire and it's the last thing I need and I just want to call it done. So that's not normally my first go-to because I'm out in the field all the time. I know from experience that I am going, or I will find what I'm looking for if I'm patient enough. And this is just one of those things where it worked out. You know, you put your fillers out there. You tell your friends, okay, man, I'm really trying to find this. If you guys ever see one in the wild, let me know. And it paid off. He's going to get something that he desperately wants, and I'm going to get something I desperately want. And that's how the collecting world should be, in my opinion. You're still here? What are you doing? Like my video, subscribe to my channel, and help this poor toy collector achieve his dream of not being such a poor toy collector. Thanks.